Hello everyone, we're at a table, there are two of us, and that means this is Table for Two.
Yo ho, yo ho. Fight for glory, fight for honor, fight together to write our own story. Two grown men, just me and you. We sit and play at the table for two.
Today we are going to be playing Sundered Isles by 𝐂𝐴𝐧𝐭𝐚𝐜. This is an expansion of Starforged. Let's get right into it.
Alright, first thing I want to do, just because I think it's cool, is we should roll and see which moon is in the sky.
Okay, sure.
Cinder or Wrath?
Okay.
Cinder is a blue moon that signifies more of a peaceful sky. Wrath has more passion and anger.
Okay.
Wrath.
Wrath is in the sky tonight as
All right.
it casts red light down on the crashing waves. As a ship begins to sail by, a massive ship. And it is manned by many pirates, each of them more gnarled and effed up than the last. Is there a captain at the helm?
Oh, there's definitely a captain at the helm. The
What?
question is, how fricked up is the captain?
That is a good question.
We could just do the undead captain that we have a mini of.
Oh, you just want to go undead. Okay.
Is there any name tables in this?
All right, here's character names. There's also monikers.
Oh, let's do a moniker instead. That's cool.
All right, you're going to roll a D100, and you're also going to add a cursed die. So
The frick does that
that
mean?
is going to be an extra D10 of a different color. So we've got a green D10 here to add to it. If that rolls a 10, then it means the result is cursed.
Even just the name of the guy?
Yes.
What the?
Now, we probably want to make it more than a 10, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make it maybe a 7 to a 10. It's a cursed result.
Frag, that's a lot. Sure.
Okay, so 7 to 10, we get a cursed result, and we're rolling for his moniker.
All right, well, it's not cursed because it's a 1.
We get
But
an
it is
84.
84.
Jack Braxton. That's his normal name. The moniker would be Stingray.
So we see Stingray, the undead captain, at the helm of the ship, and we move past and go into the gutters of the ship on the lower deck, where we find our characters who are currently being held captive.
So I am 𝐂𝐴𝐧𝐭𝐚𝐜. He just goes by Cal. He is an elf with pale blue skin. In this area, elves are pretty rare creatures, so it's not often that you encounter one. But he's got long, pointy blue ears, a dark hood that goes over most of his face, but he does have silver hair and a silver beard, as well as an eye patch that covers over one eye. So our characters are actually from our previous actual play, Iron Sworn, so they have a little bit of history to them. You don't need to watch that if you are watching this, but if you want some backstory on our characters, you can. But he lost his eye in that campaign. That's why he's got an eye patch. It's just complete coincidence that we're now in a pirate-based campaign.
And he has a sick silver returning spear.
Right, which is a big part of his character. It was corrupting him in the past, but he has since overcome that through the power of friendship from his best friend, Cliff.
I am Cliff Greybeard, dwarf.
I think we could tell that much.
Yes. So Cliff is your pretty typical dwarf. Despite his name being Greybeard, he does in fact have a brown beard and brown hair. And that fact is actually what got him kicked out of his family. Because his family, the Greybeards are known for being born out of the womb with full and gray beards. But not Cliff. So he became an outsider until he met up with Cal, where he learned the true meaning of friendship. This is just a Disney movie in disguise. We both have background vows, which as the campaign moves forward, we will work towards completing. Cliff's background vow is to bring light to a dark world.
Cal's background vow is to discover who I am. Now we've set our vows to extreme. Normally, I believe they're set to epic, but we wanted to move through them a little bit quicker than is normally done in the game.
Yeah, just our preference. So we are at the bottom of this ship. I think this whole bottom level is just like where they put the trash, and there's like a grate up top that we see through. We see like the pirates like walking across it.
Steps.
Even like the way they give us food is they just throw slop down into the grate. And I think we should be manacled. We are like manacled to the floor.
Okay, but we have a little bit of room to maneuver and like walk around and get our food and stuff.
Yeah. I think we're like super dirty too. There's like little rats going around on the bottom. There's muck all over.
You up there, what do you want? Are you going to feed us?
All right, let me get the slop bucket. Cal, I don't think this is a good idea. We need a way to escape.
Even if we do escape, we're in the middle of the ocean. We have no idea what's nearby.
We've got plenty of options. We could swim. We could fly. We're both magic. Surely flying's not off the table.
You're more of the magical one than I am.
Oh no, don't be shy. You've got plenty of great, powerful magics that could kill any of these pirates. You hear that?
Oh,
Cal could kill you with a thought.
Okay. Just need to be a little bit more careful about this. These are dangerous people. They're deadly pirates. Each of them armed with a ranged weapon that fires instantly.
Well, I've got magic at my fingertips too, so I've got to find my flute. It's not on my belt anymore. Someone took it.
Don't worry, we'll find your flute.
The guy comes back. Got your slot paw right here. Drops it into the grate. Falls all over the floor.
He catches a rat, and the rat's now covered in the slop. He's just peeking his head out.
Alright, so seriously, how are we going to get out of here?
First, we need to find a way to break these shackles.
Agreed.
We have no weaponry on us.
The power of friendship?
Cliff, I don't think that's going to do it.
It helped us in our last adventure.
Listen, we're not in Unicorn Fairyland anymore. Okay, we're in the deadly, deadly Sundered Isles, ravaged by beasts, undead, probably other types of abominations. So I need you to become a little bit more jaded.
That doesn't mean we can't just have a little bit of fun while we're here.
I'm not saying we can't have any fun, I'm just saying we need to take this seriously. Our lives are at stake.
I'll think about it. It's on my mind. Putting it aside for now.
Putting it aside, in the most deadly scenario we've maybe ever been in. Except for when we were on top of that volcano and I nearly died.
Alright, so how the crap are we going to get out of our bonds? We can make moves, right?
We can make moves, yeah.
It's been a while since we played Ironsworn.
So this is a fiction first game. So we say what we do, and then if it triggers a move, we do the move. So we need to think of some clever scenario or situation where we can get out of our...
Now, hold on, you have a parrot card, we can bring that into it. What if your parrot appears and like you have to try and get it to go get you a key?
Okay, that's funny. One of these pirates up on the top deck has a parrot.
Yeah.
Like perched on his shoulder. But they, and the parrot's kind of like pecking at him. And the guy's just like, shoos the parrot away, tosses him, maybe hits him to the ground. So then the parrot flies down and lands on the bar above us.
Cal, there's a parrot there! This changes everything!
It's just a parrot. Probably doesn't understand us anyway.
Now, is there a chance the parrot just can straight up talk?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course there is.
You want to roll for that?
Yeah, we can do an oracle roll. All right, so 51 or greater and it can talk.
Yes.
It can talk?
It's just a parrot. Surely it can't help us. It's not like it can speak or anything.
I know. Basic common.
Okay, it's probably just imitating someone it's heard before.
I'm not imitating anyone.
Is that an imitation?
It's not an imitation.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That was.
That was not.
How can you speak?
Do you guys need help or what?
What do you... Well, yes, we do,
These
actually.
pirates are really mean to me.
I'm very sorry about
I have
that.
a broken wing. It really hurts. I'm in deep pain.
Okay, it's fine. We'll help you. As long as you help us. Can we parlay? I know the lingo.
Yeah, that's part of the pirate code.
Pirate code.
Yes.
What is the pirate code?
The pirate code is a long contract that every pirate signs for himself.
Do these...
I signed it. I'm a pirate. Ah! I have a crow noise too.
That was an imitation.
Yeah.
So these pirates up here, they signed this contract? They're bound by...
No. They don't abide by the pirate code.
Oh. Does anyone...
They're not true pirates.
Okay, well, could you maybe fly around and find a set of keys?
All right, I can try.
I know you have a broken wing. Maybe just walk.
Flies off, but it's got to be hard for him to fly.
It's more of like a fly limp.
Yeah, a fly limp. That's pretty effing sad.
Your parrot companion offers random wisdom. When you seek inspiration, context, or direction, use your oracle dice to choose a table, action, theme, descriptor, or focus. Then roll to learn what the parrot says. If you connect this prompt to the current situation for new insight, take +1 momentum. Let's do theme.
84.
Stranger. Maybe there's another person here who's not necessarily part of the pirates.
All right, who is it?
Could also be the shark guy.
Why would he be on the ship?
Maybe he's one of the pirates who does abide by the code.
Oh, okay.
Because we connected the prompt to the current situation, I take +1 momentum. So on our character sheets, we have 4 tracks: health, spirit, supply, and momentum. Our supply track is shared between the two of us, and that monitors how much equipment we have, how much food we have, if we randomly have something that we need, camp supplies, stuff like that. Our spirit measures our psychological well-being, our health measures our physical well-being, and our momentum is more of an abstract representation of our general readiness. And we're going to be able to burn our momentum later on in order to make our die rolls better. So I am taking a +1 momentum, which puts me at a +3 momentum.
Insert awesome, cool new graphics that we have.
So this pirate that the parrot brings over.
They are a mutated shark. We just happen to have a mini of that, so we got to use the cool shark guy.
Yeah. What's the shark's name? Finn?
Okay, yeah, I guess it has to be Finn.
So he comes sauntering over, but each of his footsteps is rather heavy, shaking bits of the ship as he does so. The parrot perches on one of the bars.
I couldn't find any keys. I just brought the coolest guy I could find.
Oh, okay, so surely that'll be fine, right?
Hey.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Hey.
I thought, okay, actually I did hear you. I just didn't think that you'd say.
What are you guys doing here?
You see, we're captured. We're trying to get out. Are you cool?
I guess I'm okay. Most of these guys don't really like me.
Well, I like you.
Thanks, man.
No problem. I like you so much, in fact, that I'm going to convince you right now to go get me some keys to unlock my shackles.
That would be betraying the entire crew.
You said you didn't like them.
I guess none of them abide by the code.
Right, the code. The code could be abided by if you come with us. There's got to be another small little raft or something that we could steal. I recommended flying, but my companion here doesn't think we can handle that.
Okay, let's roll. So we are going to be doing the make a connection move. When you search out a new relationship or give focus to an existing relationship, roll +heart. That is a bad roll.
So I rolled 2d10, which is a 6 and 7. That is what I'm trying to beat with my d6.
So these are the challenge dice.
With the action dice, I get to add +2 heart.
So your action die plus your bonus is your action score, which would make yours a 3.
3 versus 6 and 7.
Which makes that a complete miss. On a miss, you don't make the connection and the situation worsens. Pay the price.
Oh crap, frick.
Hey, look. You guys seem cool and all that, but I'm not gonna betray my entire crew. It goes against the pirate code, which is the only thing I believe in.
But they're not with the pirate code.
But I am.
That doesn't make any sense.
And these people are my crew. And I'm loyal.
What?
So frick you.
Oh my gods.
I'm reporting you.
What? No, don't do that.
I have
Please.
to. I have no choice.
I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. I am begging you not
You
to
don't have
report
a choice
us.
to be on your knees. You're shackled up.
Okay, well, I would be on my knees even if I wasn't shackled. I promise. I promise.
I think a compel roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you were going to give that to me. All right, let's see if I can roll.
You didn't think I would give it to you. When you try to persuade someone or make them an offer, envision your approach. I think you're charming and pacifying.
Yeah.
So +heart.
God.
Holy freak!
Okay, so this is a 3. That beats one of the die.
Okay.
Which means it is a weak hit. So it's successful, but there might be a complication.
On a weak hit, they'll do what you want or agree to your conditions, take +1 momentum. But the agreement comes with a demand or complication. Envision that counteroffer.
He's also not going to help us.
Maybe he will help us if we sign the pirate code.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine, I won't report you.
Wait, what? Seriously?
You convinced me.
Cal, I'm convincing. Holy.
The only way that won't be complete blasphemy is if you sign the pirate code. That way I would be honoring my agreement.
I just learned about the...
I'll be back in a second. I'll bring 2 contracts.
Okay. Cal, are you okay with this? It seems like we're going to become pirates who abide by the code.
Do these contracts really mean anything? Can we just sign it and say we go along with it, and then rip it up later?
It is binding. I mean, it seems like...
I mean, what makes it binding? It's just paper and a quill, probably, right? Surely there's
Cal,
no other aspect
It's
to it.
bound by your heart.
I mean, there's no iron involved. Well, iron sworn, not paper sworn.
Well, Cal, we can take an iron vow as well. I abide by my heart. I will not lie to this kind, mutated shark freak.
So the shark guy comes back, and he drops 2 contracts down.
Oh, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and sign those. If you do that, I won't have to report you.
And you'll help us escape too, right?
We'll see.
We're kind of putting a lot into this if we sign this. This is binding.
Okay, I guess if you're part of the pirate code, I could help you. Under section 3.5b.
Alright, that sounds good to me. 3.5b, hear that, Cal?
Should we read that one?
Ah, it's fine. He knows it. He'll remind us of the important bits.
So, by signing these contracts, we are agreeing that we are pirates.
I suppose so. I'm a pirate!
Guess I already have the eye patch. This is all happening very quickly.
Well, we're in the Sundered Isles. What did you expect?
Guess what happens in the Sundered Isles is pretty fricked up. Okay, we've signed them. What do we do with them?
Well, I'll go ahead and take them from you if you just toss them up. I do have to submit them to the, Forsaken Fleet
The Forsaken Fleet? Well, how long is that going to take?
in time, but for all intensive purposes, you are now considered pirates of the Forsaken Fleet.
Right. And then the parrot is like,
Alright, so I'll give you guys the key now.
takes the key out from under his wing.
Wait, he had it the whole time?
Yeah. It was all a ploy to get us to sign the pirate code.
Oh, fair. This parrot's got something up his sleeve now, huh?
Tosses the key down to us.
Thanks.
Cal! A pile of pirate loot! Let me say that again. Cal, a pile of pirate loot.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess that's convenient. It was just out of reach from when our manacles were on.
Giant gun!
Do you know how to use that thing?
It seems intuitive.
Is there a chance you set it off now?
Definitely. I think there's a good chance I set it off now.
Let's roll like face danger or something.
Oh shoot, face danger?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you attempt something risky or react to an imminent threat.
At +2, that is a weak hit.
On a weak hit, you succeed, but not without a cost. You make a suffer move. So one of your tracks goes down by 1. That could be
How about it's not loaded?
maybe the supply goes
The
down.
supply goes down. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
put that at 4. I accidentally pulled the trigger, and it just gives a... It's not even working! It's broken!
Don't point it at me or yourself or anyone around here, Cliff.
Well, that sucks!
No, Cliff.
Still hold on to it!
I think it's not loaded yet.
Oh!
So, are we sure we trust that in your arms?
Here's a small one for you.
Mine is loaded.
No, I don't even think they work like that.
Yeah, they do.
No, you like shove the thing in.
Oh, okay. I think you're right.
Take that out of context. What the frick?
Mine is loaded.
I put it on a strap. I grab a few more and put them on the strap as well.
Yeah, I grab a knife out of I grab it out of a dead rat just cause. Put it into a sheath on my stomach.
I also grab a rapier.
Cliff, I'm suddenly starting to feel a little insecure about my eye patch.
What? It looks great. You look like a nasty, dirty, disgusting pirate lad.
That's supposed to make me feel better.
I don't know. Honestly, it's just... I mean, it's a cool look. You just look kind of...
Maybe I am a pirate.
Alright, so what's the plan, guys? Do we have to kill people up top?
Well, you know, the thing is, I'm the NPC and you're the player character, so maybe you come up with the plan.
That's a good idea. That's a good point. Alright, so what's the plan?
Like, are we wanting to stealth our way, or are we wanting to fight our way?
I like the idea of violence.
Oh, I know you do. You're a violent beast of a man.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a violent beast.
Be cool to get combat out of the gate, right? You know,
Now the ship could also be under attack by something too.
like a kraken?
We could... Hey! I didn't say Kraken, but if you want to do that, we could do that.
I'm not against the
Maybe we
idea.
roll on the oracle tables, dude. There's a chance.
Okay. 51 or greater, something attacks the ship. So something will attack the ship. Are we doing kraken?
Alright, let's do Kraken. Okay, so the escape plan is as follows.
Uh-huh.
We break free.
We've done that part.
Right.
We're
okay.
on-
So
we're on
we've
step
broken
2.
Free. All right. So maybe Shark Boy, who needs a name. Maybe we should name the Shark Boy.
His name's Finn.
Oh, Finn.
He hasn't told us his name because
Right.
we haven't asked.
Okay, so maybe Finn.
We're typical RPG players who never ask NPC names.
We just read the subtitles when we
Yeah.
see his name.
So he takes the grate off and throws a rope down for us?
Yeah. Finn looks around, make sure it's safe.
All right, guys, no one's around. Come on out.
We climb up. Come on, Cal. He said it's safe.
I don't know if I trust him.
When we climb up to the top, immediately, like 10 different gun barrels are pointed at our faces. We're like surrounded by pirates all of a sudden.
Oh, I don't know where those guys came from, guys.
We see the guns pointing at us, and then they start parting, and we hear the rattling of bones.
He's walking up.
So it looks like we've got some escapees, do we?
Parlay!
What do you mean, parlay?
You know, like... Pretty sure I read that in the contract.
I'm
Parlay.
an undead skeleton, mate. I could kill you right here. But I'd like to have a little bit of fun with it. Wouldn't we like that, crew? What are we gonna do with you? Could do a 10-barrel shoot right at the same time, maybe at the kneecaps.
What if I challenge you to a fight? One-on-one. For the ship,
The skull brow like goes up.
For the ship?
of course.
This is my great ship.
Whoever wins is the captain. Or are you too cowardly to accept it?
Compel roll on that one. This is your first roll.
All right, now tell me this. Would you consider this outrageous style?
If that's what you want it to be, sure.
So whenever I make a move with outrageous style and do not roll a 1 on the action die, I can re-roll that die. So that's plus shadow, of which I have a +2.
Probably
So
not.
even if I get a 6, I can't beat that 9.
Okay.
So I'm going to accept a weak hit. They'll do what you say or agree to your conditions, take +1 momentum. The agreement does come with a demand or complication.
Okay. What's the complication?
Maybe I have to fight with one hand tied behind my back.
Oh, that's pretty classic.
Very well, my strong captive. But if you're gonna fight me for captain of the ship, I'm not just gonna let you do it foolhardy. You've got to be at a disadvantage. You see, my years of experience as a captain should give me some sway in this here duel. One hand shall be tied behind your back.
I suppose pirates never did fight fair. Very well.
That be true, lad. And I'm sure you have much experience with one-handed activities.
What?
Never mind.
So as I get up, we stand on the deck of the ship. As the other people start circling around us.
Cal, before you go, remember the pirate code. You signed it. You've got to fight with honor, not dirty at all.
Right.
You are a good man, and you will fight by the code.
All right. We'll see.
It's just an undead captain, probably who lived eternally, probably a great fighter. You'll do great.
Right. Thanks for the encouragement.
So we could do a battle in which the fight happens in a blur, or we could do a full-on enter the fray.
I'm kind of thinking a battle, and then if a monster attacks, we can enter the fray.
Okay. All right.
Or should I say, when a monster attacks?
Oh god. All right. So I'm gonna draw my rapier.
The captain is already holding his sword, but he puts it back.
Little does he know, fighting with a rapier is a one-handed sport anyway. So I'm gonna roll with plus edge, considering this is kind of fast and quick movement. So normally in this game, just so we can clarify, ranged attacks are edge and melee attacks are iron. But we're switching it up a little bit, so my rapier attacks will be edge and your blunderbuss attacks will be iron.
Yeah, that just works better for our characters. The blunderbuss is short range anyways.
We wanted the cool weapons.
Yeah.
I have a +3, so that would be a failure. A miss, you are defeated, or the objective is lost.
So you guys engage in a sword fight. Both blocking with your blades. As this is happening, by the way, Cliff kind of walks over to the edge of the boat and sees just in the distance, even though there's a storm, there's like rain coming down, it's low visibility. I can just barely see the red moon kind of peeking through the clouds. I do see in the distance some water acting a little peculiar. It's like bubbling. Something is brewing. He turns back and sees the sword fight continuing on.
I think the captain is fighting dirty as can be.
Yeah.
Kicking up dirt and muck into my face. Ugh!
He like takes a break, someone hands him like a bucket of dirt and he just piles it on you.
Me, on the other hand, I'm fighting pretty clean. I'm going by the code that Cliff offered me. I am Iron Sworn after all, so if anything, I'm honor bound. After a few blows, eventually I think he stabs me in the shoulder and the blade hits into the mast of the ship. So he pins me there with his sword.
fair.
He lets go of the blade. And then like raises his hand up in victory. Maybe he starts
Your
smiling
captain remains the captain. For now and until the end of time. Cheer for me, crew! Cheer for me!
Yeah! He begins monologuing about
How I'm gonna kill this pitiful thing in some creative and messed up way.
as this is happening, there's got to be some kind of an attack coming.
It's time for you to die, whelp.
He takes the sword, pulls it out,
On your knees.
and he kind of puts the sword to your throat.
It's time for me to kill you.
Puts it above his head, and then suddenly the ship jerks and he falls over.
The blade falls and hits next to me.
What was that?
And then suddenly, all around the ship, from all different sides, we see massive tentacles break from the water.
It's the Kraken!